Why did you choose to become a member of your political party as opposed to any other?
If I'm honest, probably because my nine was a Liberal, and she was quite a big influence on me. I think sort of your politics are very much, or in most cases, are very much shaped by your family's sort of traditional links. But I had a very interesting sort of family really, because my nine was sort of quite a strong Liberal. My dad was a big Labour man. He was involved with the unions and everything. So, and my mother basically sort of jigged around a bit. You know, I think she even went through a phase for a few years anyway, where she sort of, you know, probably thought Margaret Thatcher was doing a good thing, you know. So you can imagine in our house, a lot of the discussions at meal times or whatever were quite interesting. You know, we usually ended up sort of shouting at each other. And usually ended up as well with one of us actually getting up from the meal table because they didn't agree with what was being said. So I was quite interested in liberalism. When I got to university, to be honest with you, I did sort of, you know, dabble with a few other political parties, but the Liberals as they were then, who then became the Liberal Democrats, were probably the party that I felt most comfortable with, in that I like doing things my own way. And perhaps I had a bit more sort of freedom to do that than I'd have had if, you know, I'd gone down the Labour Party route, or if I'd gone down Plaid. I don't think I'd have ever sort of got involved with the Conservatives, if I'm honest with you. I you know, that's not my tradition. But certainly, you know, there are elements within the Plaid policy and within the Labour policy that I feel quite comfortable with. In the same way, I think a lot of Labour people and Plaid people in Wales would say to you that, you know, there are aspects of Lib Dem policy in Wales that is quite similar. So it was the one where I felt most comfortable with, and certainly, you know, there were issues around at the time. I'm quite sort of pro-European. The party's always been sort of very pro-European, tended to be a bit sceptical on nuclear power and nuclear weaponry, so it was the one I thought that fitted in best with what I thought, really. And which at local level here, I felt wanted to change things sort of for the better as far as local communities were concerned.